totally forgot about that song because I guess I don't know. You guys hadn't played for a while or something, or I don't know what the hell it was. And then I was telling Marguerite about that song. She remembered it too, right? And then I think I told you. Yeah. That's who I told you that she found it and she sent it to her friends because she told me that they used to call each other whores, right? So she sent the video with the whore with the video that said "Miss you." So we're not on yet, are we?
We are.
Oh shit! Oh my god! I've been talking all
cool.
like this.
Technically we started when you flip the hour. Yeah.
Oh, this is you could like not use this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Right?
Yeah, I'm probably.
Okay, this is all recorded. I'm like I think I'm live. Yeah. No, so like, all right, whatever. I was kind of like I don't know what he's gonna ask me or whatever, but like, fuck it.
No, we just talk about whatever.
Oh,
flip it. Go ahead, flip it.
Okay, is this gonna be in the right area, right?
What do you mean?
I mean, you can hear me?
Yeah, you're good. Oh,
yeah,
right? I just heard you.
Oh, shit, okay. Alrighty. Okay, the hour has begun for I don't know what, but here I am with the Dedlie Hour.
I don't know why I used that as the...
Because it's the good, the bad, and the ugly.
It's good, the bad, and the ugly with Duley Toledo. ¿Es that?
Duley Toledo.
Toledo.
Si quieres hablar
Sí, I'm hip.
¿Cómo se dice? Español, proper Spanish.
Yeah, Toledo.
It's Duley Toledo.
Duley Toledo. What does Toledo mean?
Toledo?
Yeah.
I don't know, but
really?
I have no idea. I haven't gone to look for my fucking...
You haven't done the 23andMe?
Yeah, the relatives and the... Cool. Okay. And the... I am curious to find out, where my family came from.
Yeah.
Well, right there, look, Toledo at one time was the capital of Spain.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. At one time in life's
probably some
history,
Spanish or something. Yeah, who knows? But you're from around here, right? But
I was born
I know a little bit about it.
I was born here in Los Angeles, California. Highland Park, Eagle Rock, Cypress Park.
You went to Franklin High School.
And I went to Franklin High School.
What years?
I went there from, what was it, 79 or 80? 79 to 82, I guess.
79 to 82.
Yeah, 82. 80 through 82, I guess.
So my mother, God, I wish I knew, and her sisters went to that high school.
They went to that high school?
Time. So her youngest sister, I think, is around your age.
Really?
You guys probably saw each other.
What was her name?
Yeah.
Or what is her name? I mean,
Gabi.
Gabby Hernandez.
Gabi Calle.
Gabby Calle, like Luis Calle. That's right.
Yeah, like Luis
Uncle
Calle,
Luis.
exactly. Yeah,
Uncle Luis.
Yeah.
Gabby Calle. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But it's too funny on the face.
Yeah, I mean, who knows if
Who knows? Yeah.
High school, you guys probably just ran into each other. Maybe
there's a lot of people that that you went to high school that you never talked to. Or anything like that,
exactly.
There was some that you talked to sometimes.
Yeah.
There was some that you talked to all the time.
Yeah.
There was some that you didn't want to talk to.
I know.
There was some that she wouldn't shut up, but no, just kidding.
So you went to school there?
Yeah, I went to school there. As a matter of fact, it's funny that you bring that because on the social media, my sister went to an elementary school. I guess some of the girls that still keep in touch with each other from elementary school.
Yeah, wow.
Did a little shindig yesterday or something. She's done some pictures, and I knew a couple of them in there. But here was the kicker, man. They went, and you know who joined them? My 5th grade teacher.
Okay.
I don't know if she was a music teacher or a regular teacher or both or what.
What do you mean she joined them?
Yeah, they for their little reunion.
Oh, okay.
These 53-year-olds.
Oh, shit. And then she was, how old is she?
She's looking good for her. She had. Come on, we're little. How old are you when you're in 4th grade?
4th grade, you're like.
What, like 7 or 8, 9?
9, yeah, okay. 4th grade.
Okay. And I can remember her that, okay, like saying me. This was 5th grade, though.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
9
or 10 or something, whatever. And I remember her as a woman, she's, respect. She had this respect that she commanded. I don't know. It wasn't like she was forcing it, just that you respect that woman.
Yeah. Oh,
wow. I don't. Her name.
She might have been in her 20s. Who knew? Like,
who knows? Yeah. I have no idea. But wow. Same face, and she joined them. Yeah.
Like she's like in her 70s.
Gotta be in her 70s, right? Like, okay, my mom. So let me see. My mom was 23 when she had me. So
yeah.
My mom just turned 80.
Oh wow.
So she's probably like 80, huh?
Yeah,
or maybe even more, eh?
Yeah. And she hung out with them?
She hung out with them. Yeah, I haven't talked to my sister about her or anything, but
yeah.
I'm gonna hit her up, see what happened. Yeah,
like, fifth grade teacher hung out with them. Fifth
grade teacher.
Must be so wild.
I know. I even threw a little comment, like said, like, oh, how does it feel to see little girls as mature women?
Yeah, exactly.
Or a reasonable facsimile thereof.
Right. How so how many sisters do you have?
I have
brothers and sisters.
If we count blood and non-blood, but sometimes non-blood is blood.
No, totally. Well, let's just count right for now. Let's just do immediate family.
Okay. I have 3 sisters.
They're all sisters.
They're all younger than me.
Oh, you're the oldest.
I'm the oldest.
Oh, okay.
I'm the only guy. The only boy.
Yeah, the only boy. Oh,
the only boy. Cute. So you know how I grew up.
Yeah.
You know, I was definitely the one. I was definitely the one, that one guy that they didn't. That I don't care who you are. Eh? You know, I was just too overprotective.
Oh, really?
That's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but you know,
this is some guy would be talking to one of your sisters, like, "Hey, bro, get the fuck out of here."
Kind of like that, but more like if they would come over to the pad.
Yeah.
And I'm home, and some dude came out for them. I go, no, she's not home. She's sitting right there at the couch. Oh, that would infuriate her. My sister, the oldest sister.
Overprotective.
Yeah, kind of dumb, but you know.
Are they all married now or anything?
One's married. I don't know if the other one's married. No, I don't think she's married. Maybe she is. I don't remember if there was a wedding or not. But then the youngest one, she's not married. No.
Okay.
No, but yeah, it's a trip growing up with girls, women. I guess that's what I grew up with, just not women.
Yeah.
So it's like. You know, I wasn't in certain families where I feel like the only boy, like you get spoiled or something for some reason. I heard that, right? I go,
yeah. But you're
not
also
in my family, man. And I'm glad of it, man, because my mother domesticated me very young. I was right in line to fucking wash the dishes, clean the house.
You're the oldest, probably.
And I'm the oldest, yeah.
So the oldest is usually the more responsible one.
Yeah.
The one that, it's like, oh, thank God we have, like, somebody older. Now you have to teach these fucking kids how to, like, do what we taught you.
And I had to learn from the streets. So I was like,
oh, yeah. Let's talk about that then.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. There's so many things, that sometimes kids should never, experience, at that young, like, I was abusing myself very young, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Like drug-wise?
Yeah. Alcohol,
Yeah, well, alcohol, sure.
Yeah, and trippy things that happen in life and stuff. I'll give you an example. Well, I don't want to tell too much, but I'll give you an example of how I, in my later years, how I felt. Yeah. Wow, man, fucking growing up and what I went through, I had to grow up real fast.
Yeah.
I had to help, my mom with her family.
Mm-hmm.
Us, And I remember sitting when we all still lived at home, and my one sister already had a kid, and he was, like 9 years old, 8 years old.
Mm-hmm.
8 years old. And I was looking at him, and I started bawling, dude. I started crying.
Yeah.
It was weird, right?
Yeah. How old are you?
Right now? At that time? At that time, I believe I was, let's see, I think he was born in 86. So I was 18. I was like 23.
Okay.
I was like 23, dude. Yeah. And I look at him, and I start crying, dude. And I go, fuck. At that, because I'm looking at him, and he's a little baby. He's a little baby kid, right?
Yeah.
And I go, oh my God, I was fucking doing drugs at that age? That's fucking horrible, dude.
Yeah.
Okay?
What kind of drugs are we talking about?
Dude, just weed. I was doing.
Okay.
That's the first. That's well.
The gateway
still
drug.
the gateway drug. And alcohol, dude.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You know,
alcohol's no joke when you're a kid. I mean, you shouldn't be doing weed anyways.
Yeah, I shouldn't be doing weed anyway. But you know how that became, dude. Next door, my neighbor. I don't know if I should name names, but next door, my neighbors. They had an older brother, stone hippie, right? Stone hippie, dude. Yeah. He was like probably like about 4 or 5 years older than us, 4 years older. He used to walk around the neighborhood in Island Park, eh? We used to call him Jesus, eh? Because he used to walk around barefoot, just bare jeans, no shirt, and long hair, eh?
Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Right? And that dude always had fucking weed, right? And one day, I was over next door with his little brother, was my best friend at that time. And we used to play chess. You know, we used to stay over at each other's house, play chess, and, you know, eat ice cream and fucking whatever little kids do, you know, ride their bikes and all that stuff.
Sure.
And then he finds, you know, this thing, like a cigarette, right?
Yeah.
And I guess he did it once and fucking he felt what it felt. And then one time when we were over there, we were playing chess, and he was listening to Black Sabbath. Nice. That's what he used to do.
Just like Greenleaf. I
love you. Oh my God. At fucking 8 years old, okay? And then
You're like,
come on, what is
shit.
it? Okay,
like 8 years old?
An 8-year-old kid that fucking takes the hit of a joint. Hey, oh boy. Anyway, oh my God, you know, and you know, as far as growing up and learning stuff, you know, not that, I mean, you know, my mom, she worked 3 jobs, you know, and like,
oh wow,
the simplest thing to be, you know, especially in a position like that, where how my mom was at, just fucking listen to your mom. That's it, and you won't fucking, you know, you won't get in trouble. You won't do nothing,
right?
Okay, which what I did, dude.
You got,
but my sisters,
uh-huh.
Oh my God, so simple. Okay, you know, I always took care of business. I always did what I had to do. School,
and then you had fun.
Then I had fun. There was no.
Same here.
If they told you right, so you know, if they tell you, okay, this is what you got to do. You get home, you fucking clean your room, or you clean this, you do that, you do your homework.
Yeah.
That's all they're asking you to do, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So now, when you've already done that, and you're outside playing with your friends, and the light already came off, and you still don't want to go in, my mom would let me stay out a little longer, because, you know, there's nothing that she could say, like,
right. Hey, you didn't
do that. You didn't do that, you know?
Right.
So, you know, that was cool. But no, my sisters, forget it, eh? Very simple. If they start fighting or whatever, don't call her at work to tell her that Sandra hit Lisa or Lisa hit me or blah, blah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Don't do that.
Yeah.
No. The first thing they do, okay? So, sure enough, you know, once they did that, all of us would get hit.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
All of us would get hit. Okay?
One person did it, yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't do
for it.
But what we didn't do, it was them too. It was always usually them two, Lisa and Sandra, not Celeste.
Come on, Lisa and Sandra.
Yeah. So, oh my God, dude. I mean, my mom was brought up that way. You know, you punish your kid, fucking, you hit him, right?
Yeah, totally.
Old time, right? My poor mom. She told us that in Nicaragua, right? Her grandmother, dude. Her grandmother.
She was
We'll put her on the fucking tire to the fucking post. If they were bad, fucking.
Yeah. Is that your back or your family's from Nicaragua?
Oh yeah, from Nicaragua. Yeah, that's where the family's from.
I gotta say it with the.
Well, you could either say Nicaraguan, or Nicaraguense.
Nicaraguense. Oh, I like that. I'll say that then.
Or Nicaraguan.
Hey, he's from that Nicaragua kind of place.
Yeah, it's a beautiful country. I went there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the first time I went there was to meet my biological father.
Oh shit! How was that?
Oh God, it was.
Do you look like you?
Fuck, dude, we're spitting image, eh? Dude, but chipperier than that is this one. I remember me and my mom going on the bus on the number 6. On fucking, we used to live off Tipton Way. I lived 3 different places in Island Park.
Sure.
And that was closer to Eagrock, right?
Yeah.
And we're sitting for the bus, and I'm like 13 years old. And as far as like men, I can remember as far back when it was just me, my mom, Sandra, and Lisa.
Yeah.
Lisa was a baby though.
Yeah.
Okay, I could remember that. Okay,
Yeah.
I remember where we lived in apartments, no furniture and stuff.
Yeah.
That, and then I don't remember, only one guy I remember, man, that was with my mom or something, but he wasn't really in the picture at all. I don't know, man.
Sure.
I don't know what the deal was. I don't remember him. Maybe one incident. That's it.
Yeah.
And then there was my youngest sister's dad.
Yeah.
Who he came in like, I don't know, a few years after that, because it was always just us. Right. So then he came into the picture, and like, we never bonded.
Yeah.
We never bonded, dude. So whatever, it's like to this day I still call him by his first name, man.
Yeah.
It's just that's
are
how.
they still? Are they
Yeah,
still
he's
together?
still alive. Man.
Oh,
He's still
okay.
with my mom.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh,
They
okay. Well, wow.
they got married sometime in 70 something.
Yeah.
And then
And they're still together.
and they're still together.
Oh,
Yeah.
but you still call him by his first name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Still, it's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a weird thing, man. Whatever.
Totally.
So we never really bonded and whatever. So
Yeah.
I never had a
Like a father figure.
Yeah.
Father.
I mean, he was there. He tried.
Sure.
But like I was already like, oh man, and I was just a boy though still.
Yeah.
But whatever. It's a
Who
whole
were
trippy
your
story.
like kind of like father figures? Like were there like just older guys, older friends?
Probably my uncle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, an uncle who we always saw, but bless his little dirty soul. He was like, I guess, the patriarch of that of the people, because he's the one that brought my mom from Nicaragua.
Oh,
because
okay.
her mom died when she was like 11 or something.
Yeah.
And Tio Chicho, that was my mom's mother's brother. My mom's mother's brother.
Mother's brother.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. So
Tio Chicho.
a Tio Chicho, right? But like, really, dude, I didn't really have a father figure, dude.
Yeah,
I had to
yeah.
figure my mother.
You had to figure it
my
out.
mother was
Yeah,
my father
yeah.
figure. Yeah.
And then you went to Nicaragua to
What?
meet your-
Getting to that
Yeah,
story.
yeah.
Well, me and my mom were sitting at the bus. I was about 13, and Randy was already there.
Okay.
My that's his name.
That's his
My I guess you would call him my stepfather.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Hey, mijo," in Spanish, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that Rene? She called him Rene.
Mm.
Everybody else, even his own sisters and brothers, and call him Rani, because his name is Reynaldo. Reynaldo,
All right.
right? I don't know where Rani came from, Reynaldo, but
Yeah, sure.
you see where Rene came from, Reynaldo. But,
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, she goes, "Hey, do you think that Rani's your father?" And I go, "What's a father?" She starts laughing, right?
Yeah.
She goes, "Oh, well, mira, look, I got something to tell you." "Oh,
Yeah.
really?"
Yeah. Oh, really? Maybe she's like,
Evidently, there's some cat in Nicaragua
Yeah.
that's my biological father
Wow.
that my mom never told me about till that day, and me and Sandra are his,
okay. Wow.
and I guess
Wait, so how were you born here?
yeah, I was born here.
So he must have been here.
Yeah, he was here.
Because then your sister was
My sister born
here.
a year later.
Yeah, a year
So,
later.
Yeah, but
But he moved back then, obviously.
no, my mom said, "Get out of here," because he didn't want to marry her, and he was a womanizer,
Oh.
horrible womanizer,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I don't know how far this will get out of the thing, but this goes on to the second chapter of Brother and Sister. But you were just asking about my immediate
Yeah,
sister,
just
immediate family.
immediate
Yeah.
family.
Yeah. So then I go to Nicaragua, and there's a dude that he looks exactly like me.
Yeah.
And yeah,
How
he's
old
my
are you? So you find this out at 13.
at 13.
And then how old are you when you meet him?
13.
Oh, you went that year?
That year.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
She told me because his brother was married to my mom's good friend, or
Okay.
a friend for a long time.
Sure.
And she had kids with him too. So they always kept in touch. Right?
Okay.
So I guess finally he sent a letter to Marta. There's another weird thing. I love my tia Marta, right? But I never called her tia Marta. I just called her Marta.
It's funny how that.
You know why I think the way?
Why is that?
Because Marta was when she got mad, woo. That's how I learned cuss words in Spanish. My mother never cussed, dude.
Yeah.
Ever, dude, ever. Okay. So Marta was like, don't mess with Marta. No, but I love her. And I guess Don Duley Senior was keeping in contact, and he asked her, to give a letter to my mom, and it was I guess I never saw the letter, whatever. That whatever happened to them is dead and gone, la la la, whatever, because she, but he was asking if he could see.
Yeah, it's like what's going on with those kids.
Yeah, it's what's going on with those kids, right? And he sent tickets over.
Wow.
So we flew to Nicaragua.
He sent tickets over.
Yeah,
okay.
He sent. Yeah,
Wow.
He did.
So you went with your sis.
So I went with my sister. 2 weeks there. Poor thing, my sister got sick. But luckily, his wife at the time, I love her now. She totally took care of us there. She took care of my sister. Was a nurse.
Oh,
and when I go over there, that's when I meet another Duley.
Oh,
Duley, wow. Younger than me.
Yeah.
And then another little girl.
Yeah.
That's a sister, Estelita.
Jesus
so then all of a sudden, I have another brother and
siblings.
sister.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So
God, and you're 13?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude. And then the thing that tripped me out, first of all, like, here's a man that's telling me he's my father. Yeah.
Sure,
I have no idea who you are.
He's just a stranger.
Yeah, you're a total stranger to me. I don't know who the hell you are.
Yeah.
But
what was he like? Was he cool?
He was cool until we were at a restaurant, and he was drinking, I remember, and he started talking to me and stuff, and he goes, that man over there, he's not your father, man. Fuck him. He's not your father.
Yeah.
I'm your father.
Yeah. Wow.
And I said, like, I don't know whether to say fuck you or to start crying or whatever. So I walked away.
Yeah.
I walked away because I go, wait a minute, this is too much. Who's this dude yelling at me, telling me that he's my father, and to fuck the dude over there who's not my father, but who's the only dude that I know
that's trying
to be a father.
Yeah.
Only I could say that, not you. So I felt like telling him.
Yeah.
So that kind of put a downer on that. But then I thought about it. He was drunk, whatever.
Yeah.
Who knows? I don't know the story. And I could always, maybe what some people might say, well, how come you didn't give him a chance, Let him hear your side, his side of whatever story there is of why he's not in your life.
But that was it? That was the last time you, saw him? Or?
No, I think I saw him a couple times after that.
Oh, okay.
But
he's living in
it was like
goddamn other country.
Yeah, no, he came over here because he would come over here with the two siblings that I met when I went over there.
Yeah.
Because they moved over here, right?
Oh, okay.
No, without him, they wasn't in the picture no more either.
Yeah.
Okay? Like this man, fathered 14 children and fucking was a father to none of them.
Jesus Christ, you must bond with Luis.
Oh, really?
Really well. Yeah, do you not know? Oh, my God, that's basically my grandfather.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, Luis is my uncle, but he's my half-uncle.
He's your half-uncle?
Yeah, because there's my grandfather had my mother, and then my two aunts. They were the three.
Right.
Just them. Mm-hmm. And then he had another two kids, which is Luis and my aunt Veronica, who are another set. So my mother and Luis, they weren't super close, and they're a totally different generation,
Right.
He was a lot younger than them, and that's why he he and I always got along. He's only 10 years older than me.
Right.
But yeah, and then he went off and had a bunch of other kids and their other Kayes out there and stuff like that.
But the coolest thing when I went to Nicaragua was when I got to meet all my mom's family that I never met.
Oh, okay.
All the blood cousins and stuff,
cool.
man. And I went to certain parts of, let's see if I can remember. I went to Huigalpa, to León, to Granada, to Granada. It's dude, Lake Granada is so huge.
Oh, really?
You can't see the other side. It looked like an ocean.
Beautiful.
But the water was brown.
Yeah.
The water was brown. Yeah, it was weird.
Oh, weird.
Dude, and then there was a beach over there. Okay, we were there for 2 weeks. I went to the beach every day for a week straight.
You were like right there.
Yeah, I was right there. It was
Perfect.
a trippy thing, dude. Every day,
Uh-huh.
there was a different sea creature that was all over. You had to walk like 3 miles just to get to water up to here, dude.
Yeah.
Seriously, right? The
up
beach.
up to your
Yeah, I'm exaggerating 3 miles, but
yeah.
it was way over the before.
Sure.
So all you see under the water, the shallow
Up to your
water.
navel. Yeah.
One day was starfish.
Uh-huh.
One day was sand dollars.
Sand dollars?
Yes, you know what sand dollars are?
No.
Oh no,
Uh-uh.
they're white and they're round like about that, and it has a little design.
Yeah.
Has a little look like a little
looks like
flower
a little-
design.
Oh,
Like
okay.
and it's a creature. It's a I don't know what you call them.
Living being. Crustacean or
Crustacean
something?
or
Not a
some
crustacean.
shit, I don't know.
What are starfish? I can't remember.
Starfish?
What they're called. Anyways.
Yeah. Somehow or some other way, there's life in there.
Yeah.
If I'm not correct, I don't know. Okay, then another caracoles. What do you call them in English? You know, the hermit crab shells.
Oh, yeah. Those little things. Sure.
Yeah, the hermit crabs.
Yeah,
Then,
yeah.
all over there. Either they left their shell there, or
Right.
they were in there sleeping. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then, what was the other time? There was at least 3 different days where there was just ocean, literally, like you're in the ocean, of the same thing. It was weird, dude.
Beautiful.
Yeah. It's a very beautiful country. I want to go back.
No, yeah.
Before fucking they take me away.
Yeah. Into the insane asylum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before you're wrapped up. No, I need to see Nicaragua one more time.
No, I want to surf Nicaragua.
Yeah. So how did you get into music, man?
Oh man, that's a funny story, man.
really?
I always liked music.
Sure, you were listening to Black Sabbath when you smoked pot.
Exactly.
So,
you know
but
what
yeah,
I mean?
so music's obviously been rock and
Always,
roll,
yeah.
especially
Rock and roll, dude.
But
And
what
then,
was like
the
thing that got you to be like, I want to play music?
who knows, dude?
Or has it always just been a part of you?
No, dude. Fucking, I would listen to music when I was younger. I liked
Yeah.
to go to concerts and stuff, and whatever, and like la 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 and whatever. But it wasn't until I started working at Mr. T's in Highland Park in like 2005, right?
Oh, really?
I had just met a friend, an old friend, man, that I saw in there that I hadn't seen in 10 years, right? He was the bartender, man.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't even recognize me, man. It was hilarious, dude. It wasn't hilarious because he died a week later.
Oh
my God.
Shit.
Okay, in my growing up years and more drugs and stuff and
Yeah.
and harder things and stuff, this guy was fucking el pinche the hardcore. Dude.
Oh, really? So it wasn't a surprise when he died, like a week
Yeah,
later.
because when I went, I hadn't seen him in 10 years, dude.
Yeah.
And we took a break. He took a break, and he took the words out of my mouth, Blake. Serious. I was just about to go, anything's changed?
Yeah.
And he knew what exactly I was talking about.
Yeah.
He goes, as soon as I go, nothing's changed. I went, ugh.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Give me some.
Yeah.
And right then and there, I go, holy mackerel, brother.
Yeah.
Because this dude, I did it a few times myself too when I was younger. But like,
That was a way of life.
let's see
for
how
him.
many things I can do
Yeah.
one time and fuck.
So like pills and whatever kind of street.
We used to, I don't know, should I say? I don't care. You grow up and you have these experiences and you do things, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever, man. Fucking, I remember we used to fucking the beginning. Before we found out how to smoke cocaine, we used to fucking put it in the cigarette and just on the top of it. Just
Let's do a little bit of that. Yeah.
That's how the first, and then from then I can tell you thousands of stories.
Yeah.
But getting back to it earlier,
Mr. T's, yeah.
Oh yeah, Mr. T's, right? For some reason, his widow, who I knew too for the longest time, suggested me to work security there.
Yeah.
I don't know why, you know.
Yeah.
So
well, you're like a bigger guy. So you
I
could be
guess,
intimidating.
yeah. And so, all right, I'll go check it out.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, the dude hired me right then and there, right?
Oh, no shit.
So here I am at this. I already have an 9 to 5 job. Then I'm going to another job to be the doorman security at 9 o'clock to 2 in the morning.
Oh, oof.
Right?
Yeah, extra income.
Huh?
Extra income.
Extra income, exactamente.
Yeah.
But then extra income became extra extras. Yeah. We're like, the bartender says, I already had my drink when I got to work.
Oh, shit.
Ready for me. They knew what I like.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Am I going to work to drink? I get to drink at work? What? No, you're not supposed to do that. Come on. Well, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Total fucking cool job, but no.
Yeah.
No. With my personality and, you know, you gotta could only do it for so long. You know, so whatever. But what I got out of that place was a whole new music knowledge. Well, not new music. Well, music knowledge of more music I never heard of. Really? Because of old Arlo, the sound man. Mm-hmm. Dude, I didn't know who Arthur Lee and Love was.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I didn't know who they were. He had the same love of Buddy Holly that I like. Right. So he had all of them.
Yeah.
So here you go. And then there's the sound man with all kinds of music that he would play in between the bands.
Yeah.
And this whole fucking slew of bands from the local neighborhood to fucking the other side of the world.
Yeah.
Were coming to Mr. T's, dude. So
beautiful.
So I saw all these types of music, dude.
Yeah.
And live that I never heard. And I go, wow, this is fucking totally cool. Yeah. So I started doing shows there too. I started doing, booking shows myself.
Oh, you started booking shows, but you still weren't playing yet.
No, I still wasn't playing yet. No.
Okay, so you were booking shows.
That's where that.
You just knew bands and you started liking bands.
Listen to music more, whatever. Right?
I could put on a show. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Dude, to this day, the only reason why I started booking shows is so I can hear the band.
Yeah, totally.
I'm totally serious, brother.
Yeah. Oh, of course, it makes sense. Why else do you start?
I don't get paid to do this. Hey, if the band gets to play somewhere and they get paid,
then I get to
cool
watch
for them, and I get to watch.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's funny.
You know what I mean?
My uncle had a band called the Antarcticans. Not Luis, another uncle. Called the Antarcticans. They used to play at Mr. T's.
Antarcticans. There was so many, dude.
Yeah,
so many names.
I don't know.
So many names, yeah.
Yeah.
So I started doing shows there, and then one night after the show, after one of the bands, we were on the dude's pad, and like 6 a.m, dude, and there's two of them. One's they're an acoustic, one that was an electric, and they're just playing like blues type stuff, right? And they go, there was a drum set right there, right? And I was there. I was just, there. Yeah. And they go, hey, man, get on the drums. And I go, I don't know how to play the drums. And I go, come. They go, come on, just get on the drums. I go, I don't know how to play the drums. Like, there was a silence, like, what the fuck? Yeah. And then I said, all right. I go to the, and they're playing.
There's like, this is punk rock. We don't care if you don't know how to play drums.
No, but they're like playing some blues riffs. They were playing
sure.
They were just doing Fucking
assholes are like, anybody can play the drums. Come on.
Yeah. And then I get on there, and then, seriously, I was just listening to the music and I was goes down and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was enjoying myself.
Yeah.
And, not having any idea what I'm doing. And then they both look and they both stop and they look at me. They go, I thought you said you didn't know how to play drums. Like if they were mad at me.
Yeah.
What, dude?
For reals?
For reals, brother. Wow. That's a true story. I can tell you the two people that were there.
Yeah.
The two people. And after that, dude, I go, okay, wait a minute. If these dudes are telling me and I'm just doing just what I'm not thinking, I'm knowing what I'm doing naturally. Yeah.
Maybe there's
something there. I don't know. Right?
Cool.
Sure enough, my cousin gives me his drum set because he's a drummer. Mm-hmm. And I asked this dude named Al Harrion, who used to play in a band called Rover's Pinky. at Mr. T's all the time, whose guitar player back then is the guitar player in Somos now.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I asked him, hey, dude, you know how to play guitar, right? And I didn't know he didn't. I asked him, hey, dude, I need somebody to accompany me. I want to learn. I want to play the drums. Hey, I'm going to be in a band.
Yeah.
So he goes, yeah, all right, cool. So we went to his. Luckily, he had his studio in his garage. So
perfect.
It was perfect, dude. So you go over there and jam.
Just jam out.
Just jam out, dude.
And that was your way of just like kind of learning drums.
Learning drums. That was the way, dude. Yeah, and then he had his own songs already. So whatever. To where we actually played as Dual.
That was your first gig?
That was the first band, dude.
Yeah.
Dual.
Dual.
It was because for Duley and Al.
And Al, yeah.
And there was two of us.
Yeah.
Dual.
Dual.
Ah!
Perfect.
Well, that was the first like music. Whoa, look. And like I really didn't have any like if I had any fright about playing in front of people and stuff like that. It was weird. I really didn't. I did for a second, and then not even, right?
Yeah.
Because what if I'm not doing it right? Like, if they laugh them off the stage.
Yeah.
But exactly. I never thought about that, right? Yeah. So then I go, you know what? Fuck it. Hey, let's find a bass player, right?
Yeah.
So, because of Mr. T's, I don't know. I think you know who she is. She probably gets mad when I say, nah, she doesn't get mad. Because I respect her and I love her a lot. Mm-hmm. She's a person from the Mr. T thing.
Yeah.
Santina. You know Santina Giordano?
Mm-mm.
Really? Okay.
Santina? No.
Okay, well, she's a singer and a songbird. Song singer, dude. That's what she is, right? She doesn't play bass, but she knows how to play bass. Yeah. Okay?
Yeah.
So I asked her, I go, Chabao, you want to check this out, eh? She goes, really? She goes, yeah, all right. I don't play bass, but I'll. And then she goes, yeah, I'll help you out. It'll be temporary, right? I go, yeah. I just want to say.
Temporary, yeah.
It's temporary, dude.
Yeah.
Well, fucking, she comes in and fucking. Now I got a guy. What am I name the band, eh?
Yeah.
It was my band.
Can't be Dual anymore, yeah.
It can't be Dual no more, right? So I thought, all right, here you go. Here you got this guitar player, doesn't know how to play guitar, but he's a great front man.
Mm-hmm.
You got the lovely lesbian who doesn't play bass. Oh, and I forgot to tell him, this guy's he's a madman too.
And so he was a singer too.
He was a singer. Yeah, I wasn't singing yet. No,
okay.
He was a singer. And then you got Santina, the non-bass player, playing bass. And then a dude on drums doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Doesn't know how to play drums, yeah.
Hence, Somos Mysteriosos.
Oh, that's the first Somos Mysteriosos?
That's how it came out there.
Okay. Wait, so the original guitarist is now in the band?
The original guitarist was the dude that was with me in Dual.
Wait, who's Al?
Al Harrion, who played in Rover's Pinky.
Yeah.
Back from the Mr. T days.
I thought you were saying the guy that plays with you now in Somos Mysteriosos.
The guitar player that plays with me now in Somos Mysteriosos used to play with Al in Rover's Pinky.
Oh, my bad. Oh, okay, I see.
Then.
Back in Rover's Pinky. Oh, okay, so Al. Oh, I know Al. Yeah. Oh, okay, so it was you and Al and Dual.
And then Dual became Somos Mysteriosos. With
Santina.
With Santina.
I see. Okay, so that was the start of it.
That was the start of it as a band thing.
Why Somos Mysteriosos? So you guys didn't know how to do things.
That's why. And then. Oh,
because we are mysterious.
Yeah, we are mysterious. We don't know. Here you got three. What I just mentioned. Yeah. Playing music in a band.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then the lyrics have totally changed. They're the same from the original song, because there's the song Somos Mysteriosos, which I wrote the lyrics for Santina to sing in Spanish. But Santina's Italian. But there she goes. There's another misterioso thing.
Right.
She sang it in Spanish. Okay. And the words in the lyrics were my not interpretation, but my description of each of the members.
All right.
Okay,
cool.
I said something about him.
Yeah.
I said something about her, and I said something about myself.
Shit.
You know, so that's
Beautiful.
how that came.
That's how that came out.
That's how that Somos Mysteriosos came out, and that became the name of the band and the song.
Beautiful.
And the song. So
and then when did she leave? Because
she left like okay now. Since we performed like 2 or 3 times as that Somos.
Oh, okay. And Mr. T's.
No, we didn't play at Mr. T's, dude. We played at the Legion because after Mr. T's. Mm-hmm. Oh, at the same time as Mr. T's, I started doing shows at the American Legion.
Oh, okay.
Right here in Island Park, right?
Right.
And that's where Dual and Somos played first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool spot, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
We played there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, we played. I think you booked it.
I put the show. Yeah, that was one of my shows.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. That was with the captain. Madeline Crewley.
Oh yeah. That's right. That's right. With yours truly.
And on that day, I didn't have a bass player. So yeah, there was a time when we didn't have a bass player and people were sitting in because I had booked so many shows, dude. So I had all kinds of people sitting on bass, which totally surprised me that they would do that, right?
But the guy that's in Somos Mysteriosos, he's been like a member for a while, right?
The bass player?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
he's
his
been
name?
Evan, yeah. Evan's totally cool because there's another Mr. T story. One of my favorite bands is Master Cylinder.
Oh,
and that's his band. Yeah, that's his band.
Master Cylinder?
Yeah.
Oh,
he's the lead singer, bass player in that band.
Oh, I've heard that name. And I've seen
You've seen them.
Yeah, I'm sure I have.
They're good. They're
Master
like
Cylinder.
thrash punk metal. Yeah.
He has that look.
Yeah.
That's why he works for Somos Mysteriosos.
He doesn't he?
Dude,
Exactly.
the bass is like so crazy.
Yeah,
That's
so
really fun.
So he's been in there, and we got the new guitarist dude and then drummer dude.
Yeah.
You know, so a whole new dynamic now for that band.
Dynamic.
Yeah. You know, so
Can we talk about what happened to Al?
To Al?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Because I know. So now he's not in the band.
Okay, he's not in the band, but
an OG guy.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah. Well, that was the first thing. Yeah. I mean, I asked him to help me.
Right.
So okay, Al. So something going on with Al. He had a lot of music and stuff and whatever. And I said, dude, I had to just lay it down to him. And he knew it. He's not a guitar player, man. He could maybe be a rhythm guitar player, but that's about it. He can't do leads and stuff. And, how I wanted to hear more different things, on the guitar doing that. He wasn't. So he finally realized it and he totally agreed. And all right, dude, let's bring in a guitar player. I go, you're going to be the front man, dude. I mean, if we can fit in like a little rhythm, then go for it too. Yeah. But we need a guitar player, okay? Yeah. Okay, you agreed. Because we had 2 songs.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
We good?
I think, you just move it up. All right, yeah, there you go.
We had 2 songs, new songs, right? And Santina said, all right, I'll stay for a little longer. Yeah. So that was cool too, right?
Yeah.
So we all decided, all right, let's bring in a guitar player. And we'll finish these 2 new songs. All agreed. So, okay. One day at fucking Mr. T's, Anthony, who became the guitar player.
Yeah.
Was at Mr. T's.
Yeah.
And I was talking to him about music, and I didn't know. I went to high school with him, but, we didn't hang around or nothing. We played football together, but that was about it. And he told me he played guitar. I go, no way. He goes, yeah. Well, you want to check this out? And he goes, yeah. All right. So I tell what's his name. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, because we already made the date, okay, Tuesday, this date, Santina, all right. A couple of days before that, Al calls me and says, hey, you know what, Duley? I think let's hold off on getting the guitar player until we finish these 2 songs. Just an hour before that, Santina had emailed me to tell me, sorry, Duley, but I can't be in the band anymore.
Oh, shit.
And it's because of Al.
Oh.
From the beginning, her and Al bumped heads.
Yeah.
But Santina was cool about it, whatever. Mm-hmm. So then I said, oh, fuck. all right, well, what are we gonna do? I'm gonna beg her.
Yeah.
And then when Al told me that, I go, dude, the whole thing was to get a guitar player. We all agreed. What the fuck happened?
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, I know, man. But I go, you know what, dude? Oh yeah, and then he says, oh yeah, and then Santina quit. And I go, yeah, no shit, because of you, man.
Yeah.
You killed everything, and I hung up on him.
Oh shit. And that was it.
That was it.
And then, did you talk to him?
Yes, he. As a matter of fact, he came to a Somos show.
Oh, okay.
Like after that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I still talk to him.
Yeah,
but he's cool. He was having problems with his family.
Yeah.
Oh man, like one time went over there, what happened with his family, and I go, whoa.
Yeah.
I wonder this dude drinks. Eh? Anyways, so that ended that. That ended that. So then,
and then Anthony joined.
So yeah, so then I said, well, we don't have this dude's not gonna play, and Santina's out.
Yeah.
But then I convinced Santina after I told Anthony, well, hey, dude, you want to jam, dude? Just jam in my apartment.
Yeah.
And he goes, all right. So we started jamming in my apartment, man, and fucking started coming up with things, right?
Yeah.
You know, so like, hey. And then I go, oh, fuck, we got to get a singer and a bass player.
Yeah.
Okay? So I tell Santina, it's like this now. You want it? She goes, all right. So we go, and she comes, and one of the songs, we had already changed it now.
Yeah.
Okay? The Somos Mysteriosos song,
right.
as a matter of fact, right? And like, when we went, I said, just go along, whatever. You know, if you remember the song, whatever, just go along. And then when we got to a part where like it was a total new part she never heard of, like she's like, what the fuck? She goes, hey, what was that? Hey, how come you didn't, you know, oh, just a change. She goes, yeah, but you're supposed to let, you know, everybody know about that.
Yeah.
You know, and I go like, but she's saying it's like every member in the band that this is the new thing.
Yeah.
I had already covered that by telling her, just whatever you listen to, just go along with it. Whatever, if you know the song, that's that right there. So you know, so she got mad about that, right?
Yeah.
And then that was it. She didn't come back.
And then she came back.
Yeah,
oh,
shit.
shit.
So then, oh God. So then we just started just jamming, right? And then if I got a bass player, Timbo.
Oh yeah, I know Timbo.
Timbo.
Yeah. I'm gonna be playing with him a little later.
He played in Somos, right?
Yeah. Oh.
But before that, you know, oh, fuck, who's gonna sing?
Yeah.
We tried one, dude, and then I said, well, fuck, I guess I'm forced to sing.
Yeah.
How does a guy who doesn't know how to play drums sing and
play drums? Oh yeah, dude, it's hard. It's so fucking hard, man.
Dude, I didn't realize it until you know, like drummers that I respect and shit told me that.
No, man, it's good. I remember first seeing you, and because you know Mango Napalm, I sing and play drums.
Yeah.
And then like seeing you sing and play, and we're like, holy shit! And you didn't have like a regular microphone.
Oh yeah, I had that
for a time. The headset.
Yeah, I had a headset at one time.
And we're like, fuck, that's what I've been missing this whole time. It was like, oh, this motherfucker's doing it. And we always like respect. And Ismail, that's why Ismail and I bonded, because Ismail saw Mango Napalm show, and he's like, dude, I like sing and play drums. Yeah, and like we gotta like do something together, or you gotta come to a show, and that's how. And then so anytime we see like a drummer, playing, singing and playing, we're always like, oh, bro, we saw you, we're like, oh, so cool,
yeah, cool, man, and did that for a long time, and then I even went back to the old way without the headpiece, because there was all some problem with the sound man,
sure,
saw some shit, so I said, fuck it, and went back that way, and that's how I sing. I don't sing I do sing and play drums still, but not in Somos.
In Psilocybin Pony.
In Psilocybin Pony, yeah. So, with all that, I mean,
now that you're the front man singing,
and now, and I found that the dynamic is like there's something new I gotta learn now. I gotta try to entertain now.
Yeah. No, I know.
You know what I mean? And that's why it's like okay, if I'm gonna be doing this now, and it's an incentive then to fucking look. You don't want to be the fat guy up there doing cool moves, eh? You want to be the fit guy up there doing the cool moves, eh? So get in shape, Mother Hubbard.
Hey, it doesn't.
You know what I mean?
It doesn't matter in rock and roll. It does not matter at all. But I know what you mean. No, totally.
Yeah.
Because I'll see myself up there you know, a bad shot of like side profile. Man, I'm like, oh god, why did I have to have those 3 cheeseburgers that day?
No, yeah. And the thing is that like shit comes out when I'm 45 years old, right? So like, you know, why didn't it come out when I was 10 years old? You know,
What do you mean?
this music thing that came, right?
Yeah.
So now, see, since it came out at such a late age, I'm not gonna stop. You know, there's no. I mean, the only way to stop is that, you know, if my arthritis doesn't let me anymore, or if they take me away.
If they take you away,
So like,
no,
but cool. But also too, I gotta think about, you know, common sense things too. It's like, you know, I'm not fucking 22 years old. Yeah. You know, and here, you fucking fat, middle-aged old man trying to do quick movements. It's all I need is to have a heart attack on stage. But see, there you go. Going
that'd
back.
Awesome.
But that'd be awesome. What a way to go. Yeah? Okay. What are you going to do?
Oh, yeah. Hey, plenty of people live after a heart attack.
Yeah. But going back to the thing about, dude, you know, you have to start thinking about your health. You know.
Well, yeah. Are you like
little bit slowly, too slow. Actually, too slow. But I'm realizing that you better do something.
Yeah.
Or else.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the more important thing. You know, not a matter of looking good on stage. It's about your health.
Your health, yeah. I mean, you know,
staying alive enough to
be able to do it. That's the thing. To keep on playing.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I mean? And dude, when I see dudes like fucking Joe Baiza and Steve Reed and Vince McGrooney, who, you know, have some years on me, and look at them, and they were way before me. They've been playing all their lives. You know what I mean? Yeah, so why haven't they stopped? Because the music is in them, dude. It's a weird thing. You know, I laugh at my sister and she goes, "Oh, you're living your dream." Yeah. You know, of like, I never dreamt to be a rock star or nothing like that. Never. Yeah. Ever. You know?
It's interesting. I didn't know that story. You kind of just stumbled into it.
Yeah.
You know, just happened to be working at Mr. T's and then found the love right there.
Right there. You're right there. You know?
But you've obviously always a music fan.
Yeah. I mean,
of some kind.
Yeah, I like music. You know, honestly, I'm not a connoisseur of music.
Yeah. Oh, it's interesting. I wanted to go back. You said that, like, you discovered... Love with Arthur Lee
and Love.
Dude, amazing. Beautiful.
Hell
music.
Yeah, dude.
Beautiful. Not a lot of people know about fucking Love.
Dude, I even in Somos, when Anthony was in it, we covered Little Red Book.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, and then another cool thing, we even covered, see, I was like, you know, I like the 50s music, you know, Buddy Holly was
Buddy Holly
one of my favorite fucking,
wow.
you know, artists. And I did a song in Somos, well, we covered Maybe Baby, but in Spanish.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So I think it's on the CD, but
cool.
Yeah. So it's like, and then I like songs by local bands. Okay. Yeah. It's almost we covered. There's a band. It's a metal band called Scrap Metal.
Yeah.
One of their songs, dude. I had to cover it.
Oh yeah.
It's called Detestor.
Yeah. Nice.
And you know, but these dudes, they're told with the double bass and the fucking 2 guitars. So here's Somos with me singing, no double bass. The guitar sort of doing it,
right?
And the bass I was holding it down, so whatever.
Yeah.
But it was funny because I don't know if I should have to take it as a compliment or not. But Ed, the head dude from that band, I showed him the video of that.
Yeah.
And he goes, dude, man, we liked your version so much. We practiced it at rehearsal.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that a compliment or not? I don't know.
Definitely.
That was cool to hear that, though.
Yeah,
dude.
fuck yeah.
Because
that's great.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs from that band. You know.
Yeah. We'll do that. We'll cover songs from like other artists around the town.
Yeah, around the town, huh?
Yeah. That's always fun. Yeah, because it's great when they're there. They get a kick out of it. Yeah,
exactly. They'll get a kick out of it.
It was funny. We did it for the Black Heartthrobs.
Yeah,
we covered Mango Napalm covered a Black Heartthrob song, and like one of them was it was like for their show too, I think, and one of them was like getting their stuff prepared in the car, and then Jane was just like was like called Dave. It was just like, get here right now. They're covering our song.
Wow.
Like, ran over to like watch us.
That's
that
awesome.
was pretty funny.
That's awesome.
What was I gonna ask you? Oh, I want to talk about some of those songs, man. Those songs, I really like Somos Mysteriosos songs. We talk about them, by the way.
Do you really?
Yeah. Like
That's cool.
the TBS fam and Noel and everybody. Like Jealousy.
Jealousy.
Yeah, that's a fun one. God. Oh, Carnage Asada. That's what I want to talk about. Carnage Asada is a local band. Not just any local band.
Yeah,
Dave
band.
Travis's band.
Dave Travis's band. They've been like around 40 years, I think.
Yeah, right. I've heard. I think I've seen him once.
Really?
Yeah,
okay, well,
yeah.
I'm a
they
big.
don't play that much.
No, they don't play that much right now because the bass player's sick, and then for a little while they were having problems with the singer.
Yeah.
And but no, these dudes go back. There's going back to Mr. T's.
Yeah.
That's when I first heard that band, and I'm saying they were heavy, they were groovy, they were rocking. I mean, George, like, he didn't sing. He just
He's checking his phone.
Oh no! Well,
You
fucking
right?
the drummer.
Oh.
Cause you know how we have a
Non-Blips?
show.
Yeah, Non-Blips, right?
No.
I thought it was
The drummer,
Non-Blips
the
tonight.
Somos.
Yeah.
Somos is playing today.
Oh, what? I thought Non-Blips were
No.
playing today.
Somos is playing today at 5:00.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So
What did the drummer say?
the drummer, hey man, just in case you haven't left the house yet, can you please bring the shortest drum stool that you have?
Oh, shit.
Mine didn't make it on the truck.
Fucking bandmates.
Oh my
These
god,
mother
dude.
truckers. That's
Sorry about that, man.
No worries.
But the Carnage Asada
Carnage
song.
Asada, yeah. I don't want no tripas. I want some Carnage Asada. So good.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Duley is texting back his bandmate. He's got a show. It's 4:14.
4:14
right
Oh,
now.
shoot.
He's got a show at 5. We're almost done. We're almost out of time.
No, this is. If I want to look at the time, I will be forever here.
Yeah. No, but and we're like 5 minutes from Cafe Nella.
Oh yeah, no, it's easy.
Yeah, so it's freaking great. I want to get like everybody at Cafe Nella on this.
Oh man, you got a lot of you.
Yeah,
you got material for 10 years.
I was gonna have all like there's obviously more than 50 people there.
Yeah,
you know, and so like I'll have all of 2019 covered basically.
Right. Get to the Carnage Asada song, yeah. Okay, like like that band since back in then, 2005, 2006, and 2006, I think they had just come back. They were like they hadn't played for a while, or whatever. Yeah. So I saw them, right, and later on in Somos, I go, what can I do to make like a ode to Carnage Asada? You know, because I like them that much. Yeah. Let's see, should we cover a song from theirs?
Yeah.
I go, nah. Yeah, we will still. Okay.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, let me get the lyrics, not the lyrics. Let me get the titles to a bunch of their songs.
Uh-huh. Ah,
okay, and then smart. I know by ear memory, believe it or not, there are certain parts in the song, the certain guitar riffs or the certain part, right?
Yeah.
So I said, all right, I'll put a few lyrics of mine, but the majority has to be lyrics, titles of their songs.
Right.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah.
So that plus a little original music.
Sure.
Plus their little parts of their songs. Like for example, the beginning of the song is one of their parts in one of their songs. I think it's Zombie Funk.
Sure.
I think. Then I use Zombie Funk in the lyrics. Yeah. Okay? You know, the last part of the song is the beginning of Mexican Tar. Their song called Mexican Tar. Yeah. The beginning of it. In the last part of
your
song. Ending, right?
That's great.
And then I also use Mexican Tar in the lyrics, right?
Yeah.
So, and all it is singing about them.
Right.
You know, blasting drums, screaming axe, screeching cello, doble bajo, which means double bass.
Double bass, yeah.
And poetic vato.
Yeah. Is he a poetic vato?
George is the poetic
Yeah,
vato.
yeah, yeah.
Okay? So, and then their original line, doing it to your ear hole.
Oh, that's
theirs. Yeah, that's
okay.
theirs. So, yeah.
Oh
So that was just like my little.
What did Dave Travis think of it when he played it the first time?
They all love it, dude.
Yeah,
they all trip
yeah.
out on it, dude. They all tripped out on it,
so
man.
Great.
Yeah.
I had no idea what that song was about, and I was like, "Fuck, this song's hard and like crazy and heavy. It's cool." And then it was like, "What? An ode to like Dave Travis's band? Like, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
And then I finally heard them later, and like I was like, "Oh, okay, this is cool." Like I see
yes,
why.
you see why. You can see why. Yeah, and then
an ode to Carnage Asada.
But how about this one better, dude?
Yeah.
Do we still have time?
Yeah. We
okay.
do.
One of my favorite, another fucking like from a while back ago, Mr. T days. Okay, like Carnage Asada. There was the Mechalodiacs, dude.
The Mechalodiacs?
Mechalodiacs.
Okay.
That consists of Joe Baiza of Saccharine Trust fame. Wayne Kramer, dude. I've seen a lot of drummers, and he's like the best of all of them. They're all good, but this dude plays jazz drums like you don't know, and he can rock, right?
Nice.
And then you got Rafa Gorodetsky, the bass player, dude.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you'll have special guest Vince McGrooney on fucking saxophone or flute.
Cool.
Okay. The Mechalodiacs made a song about Somos Mysteriosos, dude.
Oh, get out of here. Fuck yeah.
Oh my God. I remember because I had him on a show. Oh yeah. I had him on the Somos CD release party show a couple of years back, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm watching them, and then all of a sudden I hear Somos Mysteriosos. And I said, wait a minute, did he say? Then he said again, Somos Mysteriosos. Did he say Somos Mysteriosos? Or is he trying to say that? Yeah. Because that's how it sounded to me.
Right.
Somos Mysteriosos.
Yeah.
And then I started to hear it. I go, oh my God, he's singing about Somos Mysteriosos. Because I heard the lyrics because Rafa sang it. And he was saying, they don't like the police. They don't like heavy metal, but they sound like metal or some shit, right? Something that I go, oh my God, he's saying something about he's listening to the lyrics of the band.
Yeah.
Because the thing that I think he got from when they don't like the police, it was just because we did a song called Rogues, and it was about what's going on? Fucking people killing cops and cops killing people, right? Like, what was the lyrics in that one? I gotta bring that one back, man. That's a good one. But it has to change, eh?
Yeah.
It's only gonna be the lyrics. It's like killer cop, use your fucking head. Killer cop, must everyone wind up dead? Yeah. Killer cop, made yourself judge and jury. Killer cop, tell me what brought on this fury.
Yeah.
And that's when the cops are killing the people. And then the other part is kill a cop here and kill a cop there. Now you've become the executioner. Is that really fair? Kill a cop here and kill a cop there. The only thing that will bring is more anger and despair.
Dude, okay, this is what I want to tell you, and I'll wrap it up with this.
Okay.
So your lyrics, this is a compliment. So like the simpleness about like the rhymes are what works so well about your lyrics.
Okay.
I really like it like because it is like they're like kind of like a simple rhyme,
right?
But the rhyme works and it works for that song and what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Like all those rhymes. So
that's awesome, dude. Thank you.
Hey, and thanks for being my guest, man.
For sure, man. This is totally fun. Let's do it. Seriously. If I didn't have to go play, we'd be here for hours.
Yeah, I know.
But you got to go to bed. Dude,
I got to sleep.
You got to sleep, man.
Thanks,
awesome,
man.
brother. Thank you.
Thank you. Take it easy.
All right.